All right, so I know I've already made a video about this crazy fake guru trucking lady, but I wanted to go ahead and make another video because I just happened to be watching Pocket Watching with JT's video with her, and I noticed that there's quite a few things that I did not cover in the last video. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover it in this video because this lady is so unbelievably cringe and just ridiculous. It is absolutely insane. Like, it's like, how could anybody fall for this? Like, the writing's on the wall that this lady is completely unprofessional, completely incompetent, not all that intelligent, has no type of character integrity at all. Like nothing. There's nothing morally good about this lady, okay? This lady is nothing more than a criminal, a former criminal who somehow got a lot of fame on social media and is using it to trick everybody to make them think that she made $100 million. Yeah, okay. Red flag number one. Let's go ahead and look at this video right here. So you can clearly see in Pocket Watching with JT's video where him and her had a little like conversation. Look what's behind her. Why do you have like 80 Gucci bags behind you? Why do you have all these designer bags behind you in a video where you're defending yourself from another YouTuber named Spencer Cornelia, who exposed the fact that you lied and said that you made $100 million but couldn't pay your damn rent? Why do you have a bunch of bags behind you? Like, what is that? Is that, I don't know what she thought this was. Like, did she think like, oh, well, everybody thinks that I'm broke and couldn't pay my rent. Let me show everybody that I'm rich. So she put a bunch of fake bags behind her that she got on freaking Alibaba or something. And is trying to act like she has money. Like, and Pocket Watcher with JC broke it down so well in the video. He was like, you might make a lot of money, but that doesn't mean you're not broke. Like, there's plenty of celebrities who make a crap ton of money and are still broke because they spend more than they make. Well, if there's any other obvious indication of that, it would be this lady. She clearly spends all the money she made, you know, like, holy moly. There's so many freaking designer bags. Absolutely hilarious. But let me show you guys another video because this is actually really funny. And make no mistake about it, JT ate her alive and it was really funny. But let's go ahead and watch this video. Here we go.
Sir, that's not true. It doesn't have to be.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't have to be fictitious. Don't do that. There's proper business structure. Don't do
Okay,
that.
explain. Explain.
Don't do that.
Okay, explain it because I went to business school. So explain it to me.
Well.
Uh-oh. When a man tells you to explain something that you already done screwed up, and then he says, yeah, explain because I went to business school, you already lost right there. She already lost. He's just sitting there smiling like, oh, you think you know more about business than me, even though I went to school and you're just some dummy who dropped out of high school and went to jail as a felon. Like, yeah. Tell me about business, child. Tell me. Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
No, if you went to business school, then you know that you can set up your company a certain way using companies and different things like that. That's not fictitious.
Okay, I think I know the problem. I think
this dummy doesn't know what fictitious means. And JT's about to call her out on it. He's like, oh, this is what the problem was. You thought a word meant something else that it didn't because you don't know anything about business, Mrs. $100 million lady.
I think you're misunderstanding the term fictitious.
Oh, okay. I might be because fictitious sounds like fake as fuck.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's incorrect. So in the actual world of business, we use the term fictitious as a substitute for the actual birth-given name of a person, right? So my name is Jason Thornton, right? But I have different business entities. I operate in a different name other than just, like when clients write me checks, they don't have to write me a check in my personal name.
Right.
They write the name of the business
name.
And we refer to that as a fictitious name.
Okay, well.
Yeah. See, there's the disconnect. There it is.
There it
is. That's what I was wondering.
He got her so good. That is so funny. She literally couldn't do anything. She couldn't do anything but just say, damn, he got me. Like, yeah, he sure did. Like, you don't know anything. It's so funny. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this other video because this video was just, you got to see this, okay? Here we go.
You still uphold that you made over $100 million at the bare minimum 4 years ago. Is that correct?
Oh, 1,000%, honey.
Okay. And the okay, go ahead.
Oh, 1,000%, honey. Yeah, honey. I made $100 million 4 years ago, honey. Oh, 1,000%, honey. Who talks to a grown man like that in an interview where you're supposed to be defending yourself. Yeah, honey. You sure did, honey. My trucking business, honey, buy my course, honey.
Show the court case where the actual landlord actually did they had a clip or a screenshot of you representing that you lived there and representing that you had your bills on auto pay at the time.
Yes.
They were actually saying that you were actively being evicted at that time. So is that incorrect?
That's incorrect. And what I also would like for you to find, since you like to do your research, go find the dismissal for that shit, please. Because it's out there. Just like that's public records, that dismissal is too. Next.
So you're saying that you made every payment, you were not late on your rent.
Here's the crazy thing.
So there you have it, folks. She said that she never missed a payment. She was never late on her rent. Even though Spencer Cornelia already exposed her, she still goes on Pocket Watching with JT and just straight up lies to his face and says, nope, I was never late. I was never evicted. None of that. Nope, it's all a lie. Spencer's lying. Really? Oh, well, guess what? Spencer commented under Pocket Watching with JT's video. Let's go ahead and read what Spencer had to say. He said, JT, I spoke with the landlord/owner of the mansion in Dallas. He said she paid late every single month at the end of the month, and she needed to be asked to pay every single month. There was no auto pay. Anyone speaking to him for 2 minutes will realize how distraught he was dealing with Kiera. He said she easily caused $150K plus in damages, but knew she wasn't collectible, so didn't pursue the case any further. For anyone not in the know, lawyers will notify you if they feel like someone is not collectible. Basically, you won't ever get money out of them, even if you win. That's what they determined about Kiera. She'll claim that the house caused her health issues, but what she doesn't explain is why she stayed in the house rent-free for many months and continued trying to renew the lease. The owners wanted nothing to do with her. Bam. So she's lying. Spencer literally spoke to the landlord/owner of the little mansion she lived in Dallas, and the landlord said, yeah, she was broke. She was broke as hell. Never wanted to pay the rent, couldn't pay the rent. I had to beg her to pay the rent every month. But remember, this is the same person. I made $100 million 4 years ago. And they got all the Gucci bags and stuff behind her. It's just absolutely insane. It's a clown show. Anyway, if you're one of those people who took advice for her, bought her course, you got to slap yourself. Like, how did you not see the red flag? First of all, she calls herself the trucking guru. Anybody who calls themselves the trucking guru is a freaking clown, okay? It's just point blank period. Anybody who calls himself any of these crazy names. I told you guys, I can't stand this guy. Wall Street Trapper. You're going to buy a stock market course from Wall Street Trapper. You're going to buy a trucking course from the trucking guru who didn't graduate from high school, who had felonies on her record. Listen, folks, this Kiera Henderson lady ain't nothing more than a hood rat. That's it. I'm going to keep it all the way real. Not a professional, not educated, not all that smart, very combative. Why in God's name would you buy a course from this person? See, you guys got to understand the difference. There is a difference between an influencer and a professional. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys fall for this trick where you think the influencers are professionals and you buy their courses. She's not a professional. She's an influencer. She does the little marketing stuff and has all the bags and lies and says I made $100 million and all this stuff. That's her thing. But at the end of the day, you want to see who she really is inside? Look at that interview she did with Pocket Watcher with JT. That's who she really is. She's not a trucking guru. She's not a multimillionaire. She's not a business person. She's not anybody to admire. She is not a role model. She is not a leader. She is just she's just a hood rat from the street who didn't graduate high school. That's what she is. Don't you ever in your life buy her course. And for the love of God, if you follow her on Instagram, unfollow her now. Thanks for watching.